How you all going? Back again. Trying to record like it's a little cool video. Not really much to say. Just wanted to give you guys a little, look of where I'm at. It's always peaceful to be in these kind of areas where you can just kind of enjoy nature. Although there's like a little whatever, but nature's still going on, if you know what I mean. It's always nice to be natural. Sky is blue. If you're a person who like winter, I don't know what to say to you, but if you like summer, smart. Yeah, don't really want to tune in. Say what's up. Didn't want to gap for a long time. Like getting the energy from nature. Kind of like, how do I say this? Like a natural charge. You recharge, but it's natural. It ain't, Smart people know what I mean. It's a nice view though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like whenever you got something in your head that you like just truly like looking forward to do, how would I say this? Like, let's say you got this car that you're seeing in this dealership, and this car, 10,000 people can come buy it any day. It's like easy, right? Like anyone can buy it, but you're the one that's struggling. For them, like, all right, cool, should I buy this car? And they can buy it, so you can lose this car tomorrow. But for like, you want this car, you have this goal for this car, so you gotta find a way to make money as soon as possible to get what you want. Now your brain start to work in a different way. Now you start thinking in a different tone. Why? Because you don't have much time. As if you were told that you were gonna die tomorrow, so you gotta make as much. You don't got much time. You got this little period of time before this car gets sold, or this whatever it is, right? If you don't get this money by next week, you don't get it. So now your brain like, don't think, oh, how I'm gonna get money or I'm gonna get rich in 10 years time. How I'm gonna do it this week, today. How I'm gonna get money tomorrow. I need 10K tomorrow. I need 20K 2 days later. Like, you start thinking in a different tone. Because what? Your brain is pressured in a different way. You have a limited time. But when it comes to you thinking about it for your own sake, you don't put a deadline to it. You don't come and say like, all right, cool, this year I gotta do this. Or like, this month I gotta make this much amount of money. I don't care, I'm gonna do it. No, you just sit and be like, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like in the future, right? But like right now, my situation is minor. When you want that car or you want this one thing, your situation wouldn't matter to you. You could be broke, but you want 15K or 20K, 50,000, 100, whatever, just to spend on this car right now. You want it now. It doesn't matter if you're gonna have zero money after it. It doesn't matter. And that's the kind of example, like, you gotta always have a goal. And in the end, even if you didn't get the car, you got that money. So let's say the car you want to buy is $25,000. As soon as you did something that week, you did this online, you did this, you got the money. As soon as you got the money, the car was sold. You're sad about the car, right? But you made $25,000 in that week. It doesn't matter the car at this point. Do it again. You can get a better car. You can get a better thing. That's what I'm saying. If you get the goal, like, just want, like, start to wanting things in your life. Don't just sit and be like, when I get rich, then I want whatever. No, want it now. I want this now. I want to do this now. I want to go to this country now. How do I do it right now? I gotta do it ASAP. Pretend like I gotta make 25,000, or this family member would die tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta like put your head in a different kind of way of limits. Like, you don't have limits after that in a way. This is a beauty. I love work of arts, and this is definitely a work of art. Only if you know, you know. Give you a tour from the inside. It's decent, isn't it? No, it's decent. It's just full on gangster. Like, it's the kind of things that it doesn't get old. This car would never get old. 10 years from now, 25 years from now, this car is 30 years old. Still the car. Still the car. That's the thing about it. Some arts last forever. This car, if this car came out today, it just feels like it is. It feels like this car just came out yesterday. Like, to me, this car is just different. This car right here, although you might not be able to hear me right now because of how loud this is. I don't know if it's loud on the phone, right? I don't know if it's gonna be loud on the camera, but this car is just different in general. I don't know how, I feel like I'm doing a car review or something, but I'm not. But in general, there's a lot of cars that you can buy, there's a lot of options that you can buy, but you gotta see what kind of fits your personality in a way. Don't listen to what people like always be recommending. Oh bro, you should buy, you should. Forget that part. What do you want? Right? When you come to a dealership, he's not gonna ask you what you preferred. What do you want? So go around and look at the cars that really feels like it's gonna fit you, your personality, how aggressive it is, how, you know what I mean? So yeah, at least if you choose a BMW, then you just, I don't know what to say to you at that point, but yeah, in general, you just need to find what feels like you. Like, if you look at this car over here, right? It feels like it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a way. But yeah, whatever. You always see what fits you. What's gonna be like, someone gonna look at this car and just understand your personality through the car. Now this car is not, I would say it is expensive, right? It's not the most expensive car ever. As I was saying, this car is not the most expensive car ever, right? It's not like the $100,000. But trust me, this car is the kind of car where it's worth what it is. You know what I mean? It's worth what it is. Like, you can get one of these for around like 35,000-40,000 ish dollars. Depends on where you are, when your currency is. Obviously, to the American dollar is probably a bit less, but it kind of depends. Depends on what you kind of be looking for, kind of thing. But no, this car is pretty good for what it is, and I'm not gonna start on talking about the looks of it. The car is just amazing in general, and everywhere. Even if you want sound, if you want something that is for sound, gives you the look and status that you need, I would say this car's for you. Alright, you can get a little sound, the best of looks out of this car. It's good. And I feel like with Mercedes, you just don't lose. Whatever you buy, It's always gonna give you like, it's gonna give you something to be happy about. So either like obviously the looks is always there. Unless if you're gonna just start saying, oh, what about the B class? The B class doesn't look good. Who the fuck buying a B class, you stupid ass? Anyways, the Mercedes always gives you something in return. Like, there is always the look, right? There's always power. Some cars are decent, some cars good power, some cars smokes everything else. There is, you know, the efficient, like the efficient ones. It really just down to what you really need. What do you want from the car? Do you want a fast car? Do you want a regular car? Unless if you go ahead and buy a BMW. But then you don't get much. You don't really get looks, because it's all repetitive. Every interior has the same interior. You can have an M5 competition, and then another guy with 2 years older than your car would get the same kind of quality or interior, even a bit of exterior, the same as you. So what did you really gain? Not much. But nah, with BMWs, also like the fucked up efficiency, you don't really get much of mechanics. Once you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it's old plastic, so I heard. But like, I'm not gonna hate on it. At least you're buying a German. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and buy the car you really want. I'm not gonna, you know, judge what you really want to buy. At least something that is good looking, right? And you will be the one who represent the car too. The car wouldn't just do everything for you. If you're a bogan, nothing, not even a CLS or anything like this, can really bring you out properly. Like, it's not gonna. Yeah, you gotta, with the way you are, the way you dress, the way you move, will change the car in general and elevate the car. You can have a 2006 car, but with the way you are, the way you move with it, and the way you are, it will change the car. The car will feel a lot more valuable. The car will feel more expensive. But the car can't do that for you. Also, I mean, yeah, okay, cool. You can have a, unless you go really high, like when you have a Lamborghini stuff like that. But I'm talking about people who have average cars right now, right? Like, if you have a Mazda, if you have a whatever, that's cool, you know. It's a car to get you from point A to point B. But regardless of that, if you have, let's say, a Mazda Excella, Mazda Atenza, one of those Mazda 6s, 2017, 2018, not bad interior, not bad exterior. If you dress nicely, you're gonna look good with it, right? But the way you treat the car, the way the car will represent you in return. So if you buy, let's say, a BMW something, and you dress good and you talk nicely and you I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna respect it regardless. Maybe it's not for me, but it's for you. Alright, I'm not gonna make this video like 10 years. We'll probably, if you got another video, I'm currently in a city, going to another city soon. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. When I get back to my city. We're going back to my city soon. Yeah, we'll kind of see just like what really happens, and I will be dropping a lot of videos and see what we can talk about. I live in the city right now, and my brother lives in another country at the moment. We're trying to fix that up. Always trying to get up and going with things and stuff. And then after that, after we, just get things in place, you're gonna see a lot more videos with me and my brother together. And we're talking about loads of stuff, doing a bunch of things, all funds and stuff like that. probably more about cars and shit and stuff like that. Like, we'll be showing more of cars, more of, you know, advising certain things. You know, just things that you might really need, but you didn't quite reach that kind of level yet in your life where you have experienced these kind of things for you to know what we're talking about. So when we tell you those things, maybe you can prevent certain situations from happening to you too. You know, maybe you can just dodge certain bullets. Like, we didn't know that. We didn't dodge certain bullets. We didn't, you know, make all our mistakes and stuff like that. But when you know that, you're gonna be better because you know, you got that experience. You got that, like, you know. So literally, like, listen to when other people tell you certain things. Like, even when your family tell you, when your dad tell you something, listen to it. Like, even if you don't really think it's, you know, appeals to you, kind of listen to it and try to get the message behind it and how can you apply it to yourself and how it could benefit you one day from what he's saying and what kind of advice he's telling you. It could always benefit you. It could always be for your own good. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.